After the dark days of back-to-back relegations, Wolves cruise back to the Championship with a record-breaking points total in League One. But would it be a season of acclimatising to the step-up in class, or could the momentum from the season before carry Kenny Jackett's team to another promotion charge? Jackett's first season had been a huge success on the pitch. Whilst off it, he'd set about rebuilding a squad more used to relegation scraps than promotion parties. Though the club were to be frustrated in their attempts to strengthen up front, some key additions were made in pre-season. First up was utility man Tommy Rowe. The midfielder or defender arrived on a free transfer from Peterborough, though an injury in pre-season wouldn't be the last interruption to the former posh captain's Wolves career. Flying Dutchman Rajiv van La Parra was next to arrive at Molineux, signing a 3-year contract after rejecting a new deal from former club Heerenveen. The 23-year-old was signed to provide competition out wide, but the ability to play up front too would prove a valuable asset. After impressing against Wolves on loan at Brentford the previous season, George Saville was snapped up from Chelsea. The midfielder had worked under Kenny Jackett before during a previous loan spell at Millwall. Saville was the final permanent arrival before the summer transfer window closed, though there were plenty of departures. Long-serving defenders Stephen Ward and George Elokobi moved on, with midfielders Tongo Doumbia and David Davis leaving the club too, the latter switching to neighbours Birmingham. The fixture computer was less than kind, as the League One champions would face all three of the relegated Premier League teams in the first 4 matches, starting with promotion favourites Norwich.
Well, Kenny Jackett, who had to put out fires, steady the ship after those back-to-back relegations that Wolves experienced. Now the momentum is firmly in an upwards direction, and he has done a tremendous job here. Oh, that was a mighty opportunity in the opening moments for David Edwards. Stearman caught out there, grabbing in behind, chance here. Dicko. Interesting race there, Olsen beaten for pace. Oh, did he lean in there? Free kick's been given right outside the penalty area, and a red card. Sacco. Ruddy did exactly what was required. Van La Parra is really starting to enjoy himself there, and Edwards rose to power Wolves into the lead and announced their return to the Championship in some style. Dicko up against Garrido, slips in with effortless ease. He's got Sacco in the middle if he needs him. Tees up Sacco. Ruddy to the rescue.
All it needed was the finish from Bakary Sacco.
And that's the full-time whistle. Molineux momentum maintained.
Just 2 days after the season opener, a much-changed Wolves side lined up against Northampton in the first round of the Capital One Cup.
High-hanging ball in, and there is the opening goal of the game. Or is it? No, the flag is up. Past him run from McAlinden here, and he can play it in. Clark is there again, but he's going to be ruled out again. The backing off him here, Clark still goes on. Henry, and into the centre. And McAlinden is denied. Clearance forward. And a chance here for Northampton Town. Oh, squeezed in! What a moment for Lawson Dat. And it comes in, it's 2-0. Tony is the man that has got it, and Northampton are in dreamland. Wolves need a goal, and they need to get one back quickly. And Dicko makes sure. Game on, Molineux. Stopping that from near Dicko. McAlinden again. Shot comes in, and it finds its way into the back of the net from Ricketts. 2-2. Oh, and the header is a looping one. Lawson Dart has done it again.
After the disappointment of an early cup exit, Kenny Jackett reverted to the same side that had beaten Norwich on the opening day for a tricky-looking trip to fellow promoted team Rotherham. Last season, these fixtures saw 16 goals, but he wouldn't be quite so open this time.
Oh dearie me, what's Broadfoot doing? Sacco! Saved on the line, Sacco again! Another top stop! How on earth did Rotherham survive? But they have survived. But the problem's caused by their own making. Broadfoot with a sloppy clearance, and Colin with an excellent double stop prevents Sacco. And here's Taylor. Taylor has done well. Still Taylor! Oh, off the bar! Oh, and Dicko closing down Colin. It's Nua Dicko for Wolves. Colin committed, he's recovered it, or has he? Still with Dicko. Colin needs to get back to his goal line. Here is Van La Parra. It's Van La Parra. Colin behind it once more. Kamikaze defending. And Wolves must surely wonder how they've not scored in this game. Beyond Dicko, he might still get to it, Nua Dicko. It's a clever turn in the end. It's Dicko! Just wide. It was almost brilliant. It was clever. It wasn't quite good enough. It'll be Pringle. In towards Arneson. Oh, it's cleared off the line. And then bundled home. It's Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall has come up with a debut goal. Well, it's out of nowhere, really. But somewhere in there is Ryan Hall.
So after a mixed start to the new campaign, next a trip to Fulham, where Wolves hadn't won since 1999, and on their last visit shipped 5 goals in a Premier League mauling.
Straight from the training ground and in! Wolves lead. Well, it was a simple finish. Bakary Sacco. Decent ball in that as well, and just wide. Still alive for Wolves. Sacco, McDonald's, and just over. Flying Dutchman trying to get it into the middle once more. Oh, and that was careless by Fulham. Just get the feeling that the second isn't too far away from Wolves. That's a brilliant run, and it must be a penalty. Sacco to make it 2-0, unlucky.
So after wins over Norwich and Fulham, Wolves look to make a hat-trick of victories against the 3 clubs relegated from last season's Premier League when they welcomed Cardiff to Molineux.
Swung in from Sacco. Dangerous one! Oh, it's hit the post. Marshall was beaten. It's good skills. Doherty! Side netting. Swung in from Pilkington. Some block. Come from Gunnison. And then the strike is tipped away by Akemi. He's looking to win a 3rd game from their opening 4 matches. And Van La Parra's in here. He can't hit the target. Stim. No panic. Oh, deflected it in! It's been put in by Hudson. In stoppage time. Wolves have won this.
Three wins from 4 had optimism flowing around Molineux, though a clash with much fancied Blackburn would give a stern test of Wolves' promotion credentials.
Teasing play from Wolves. McDonald's. It's Dicko. It's in! Well, did he mean it? He's celebrating like he did, and Wolves lead. Well, was he flicking it on for somebody else? It's gone in. Robinson despairingly diving. Evans with a strike. Robinson getting to it first. Sacco. Oh, what a super free kick. Straight through a very, very crowded penalty area. Doherty laid it back. He's got it back again as well. Lovely play. Oh, it's total football. Should have been a goal. It was worthy of a goal. Blackburn looking to get back into the game somehow, and they've got a penalty. Rhodes to take it. Great ball for Dicko. Oh, he's managed to dig it out as well. And Sacco! That should wrap things up, shouldn't it? 3-1 to Wolves. Surely no coming back now.
So 4 wins from 5 games saw Wolves third in the table at the end of August, having beaten the 3 relegated teams from the Premier League and only conceding 2 goals in the process. Kenny Jackett was rightly named the division's Manager of the Month. September began with a trip to the seaside, but with Bakary Sacco rested after his international commitments, Wolves struggled to break down a battling Blackpool team.
Great cross, good header, great save. Doherty, Van La Parra. Oh, we've seen this before, haven't we? Curling one, oh, unlucky. Big shout for a handball there as well. Saville. 2 in the middle and just wide. Now Ranger, still Ranger. He can win it here. Oh, the woodwork coming to Wolves' rescue. Henry. It's a poor clearance. Shout for a handball there. It's looking like one of those afternoons, isn't it? Neat little interplay and straight at the keeper.
3 days later and the Molineux men were on the road again, this time at the Valley for a pulsating contest with Charlton.
Hangs it in there. Away. Wolves asking further questions here. And it needed to be tipped away well by Henderson. On the strike comes in and it finds its way in. To say that he won't be disappointed with the goal that he's conceded. He's looking for a response. Well, not far away from finding the equaliser. McDonald over the top, one for Clark to get on the end of here. Clark! Just not to be their night so far. Sacco winding it up. Sacco! Good save. Really good stop from Henderson. Oh, the header comes in. It's a good save, is it? No, it's in. Danny Butt with it. And Wolverhampton Wanderers are back on level terms. Time for a winner, perhaps. Sacco back in. Not a bad try, but always rising in the end.
After 2 stalemates on their travels, Wolves were hoping to get back to winning ways in the Battle of the Wanderers, though it was goalkeeper Carl Ikeme who made himself the hero.
Wolves' first corner of the game and Lonergan punching it over. Wolves dominating these exchanges and getting just reward. It's taken until almost half-time for the deadlock to be broken. Dicko rising highest. Henry. Nice ding-ding cross, and is it 2-0? No. This is back foot. Just been on and brought down. He's got a penalty. Garvin, good save, and again. Doing brilliantly twice. McDonald finds Evans. Back foot. And Feeney blocked.
The majority of games had been fairly low-scoring affairs so far. That was until a mad afternoon at the Medeski.
Norwood's cross is a good one, and it's powered home. A first Reading goal for Michael Hector. McDonald brings it forward. Sacco, three in the middle for Wolves. Sacco fizzes it across, and it's turned in by the former Reading man. Here's Doherty inside the box, up against Abita. The test didn't materialise in the first half. Oh, chance here and another goal! What a comeback this is! Lee Evans strikes it home, and Wolves have the lead.
And he keeps it hard and he keeps it low. First touch is there. Second touch, back of the net. What a turnaround we have just witnessed.
But here come Reading again, it's Taylor! The Medeski has come alive! Blocked on the line. Now the assistant on this near side is flagged, he's given the goal. Reading are stunned, but Wolves are ahead. Nick Blackman, well, he's got a chance to make amends here. Tearing forward, Nick Blackman going to ground under the attention of Danny Bart. Glenn Murray! Oh, yes! What a way to equalise! Glenn Murray delivers for Reading. Reading 3, Wolves 3.
September ended with Wolves still very much in the promotion shake-up. Though unbeaten in the month, those three draws had seen Kenny Jackett's team slip to 6th. With just one defeat in the opening 2 months, confidence was flowing, especially for the visit of struggling Huddersfield. But the Yorkshire side have been a bogey team down the years, not losing at Molineux since 1989. And it was a record they were keen to continue.
Ricketts takes it on, Ricketts goes on and hits the post. Best chance of the game so far. It's a great physical battle going on, and it's fired across, and Huddersfield take the lead. Beautifully taken by Bunn. Oh, like handball, but Scannell is in, and it's 2-0. Henry. Dicko. Attentions of Hudson. Dicko goes on, and Sacco wide. Header away. And this is Cody. Oh, it's fantastic! What a goal from the former Liverpool man. No chance for Akeme. 3-0 Huddersfield. It could be 3-1 here with Sacco. And it is. That's one back with just under 20 minutes to go.
Just 3 days later, Wolves had the chance to bounce back from that first home defeat of the campaign, with Tommy Rowe making his full debut.
And the Paris delivery. Edwards arriving with a perfect header. Maloney to take this free kick. And the header is smashed in by Perch. Such poor marking from Wolves, and they've been punished. It's another really good ball in, and it's Wigan Athletic through Marc-Antoine Fortuné. They're in front of Molineux. For Sacco! He leaves it. Full here for Sacco! Brilliant! Wonderful placement. 2-2. Really good finish from Bakary Sacco. This is really good pressure from Wolves, searching for a winner. Wonderful, resolute defending though from Wigan Athletic. Henry back into the mixer, glancing flick on.
Kenny Jackett had been a hero at Millwall, and on his first return to the new den, it looked like his current team would take all 3 points, only for a late fightback helped by some refereeing controversy to spoil Kenny's day.
But his second goal of the season. Poor defending by Millwall, Bart capitalises. Plenty into aim for and prodded in. Well, everybody stood and watched as it came off the woodwork. Saka with a free kick. Oh, straight in. Did he mean that? He'll tell you he did. Wolves are in cruise control at 3-0 up. This is Gregory. Well, he's pulled one back for Millwall. We're sensing maybe a little bit of momentum. This is Ricardo Fuller. They've got a second one back. A much travelled striker. Still knows where the goal is. Wolves have just got to be careful. They're not going to throw this away, are they? Oh, they might have done. It's Fuller again. Evans striding through. Oh, and that's surely going to be a red card, isn't it? Williams is off. It's Sacco! Brilliant save.
Having scored 3 and then conceded 3 in Millwall, Wolves could move 3 points from the top of the table with a win over in-form Middlesbrough.
Wolves looking to rise further at the Championship. Henry. It's the top of this behind it. Sacco's delivery. The Middlesbrough goalkeeper again called into action. Sacco's gone away from 2. This is Dicko, and down he goes, looking for a penalty. Carberry says so. Sacco, how about that? Just after the half-hour mark, the cheekiest of penalties you'll see this season from Bakary Sacco. For Middlesbrough. It'll be a tough night at the office for Wolves here tonight. Oh, and the woodwork comes to their aid. And Akemi just about manages to hold on. Good ball through from Vossen. A good save from Akemi. Vossen's there again. Bamford denied by Akemi well. Henry. Oh, really good ball in, and they've hit the woodwork. As Edwards not scored. Tight corner. We're struggling to get it away. Oh, so unlucky was McDonald. Given away cheaply by Leadbitter. And here come Wolves again. This is Dicko. He's all on his own. Dicko goes on, and still, oh! Wonderful solo goal from Noah Dicko. Sensational. All his own work, away from Ayala. How about that for a finish? Two ball goals, Henry's ball in. So we're nearly a third.
Leon Clark's second spell with Wolves hadn't really got going, but the big striker would make 2 vital contributions late in games against Yorkshire sides. The first, part of the fight back at Leeds.
Looking for Morrison. Lovely flighted pass. Morrison's little ball finds Antonucci with the shot and with the goal. Mirko Antonucci gets his 4th goal of the season, and Leeds United are in front. Jacobs with the free kick. Silvestri with the save. Wolves' best chance of the match so far. Oh, it might drop here for Henry. 1-1. Wolves back on level terms. James Henry with the equaliser. McDonald. Henry swings it in again. Silvestri came for it, couldn't get there. What a chance for Wolves on the far post. Leeds, in a way, are beginning to hold on for a point now. Van La Parra. Oh, lovely ball. Doherty into the middle. 2-1 Wolves. Leon Clark. Van La Parra with the first ball forward. The square ball from Doherty, and Leon Clark is there to get his first goal of the season, and has it won all 3 points for Wolves.
By the end of October, Wolves were surprising many by being level on points at the top. 4 goals in 4 games saw Bakary Sakho nominated for the Championship's Player of the Month, but Bournemouth's Callum Wilson would take the prize. November began with a pretty scrappy derby against Blues in Gary Rowett's first game in charge. Though Kenny Jackett's team would be left frustrated by the result, it still took them top of the table for a short time at least.
There's the cutback, Robinson well positioned. He's played it out to Arthur, he doesn't want to dawdle. Jacobs has stolen it back. Leads the ball in for Clark, and it's tipped over the top by Darren Randolph. McAlinden finding a gap. Can he find the composure to finish? The Blues rising to the occasion. And that was a super header by Grounds. And palmed away in behind. Well, it's Ikemi to the rescue for Wolves there. With Sakho's delivery. Out by Clayton Donaldson. Straight to McDonald, who goes low, but goes wide.
Shot from distance, he drags it wide of the target, going for power rather than accuracy.
Brachet's header's gone straight to Sakho. Sakho, what power in there, and Edwards, and touched over. What a save! Evans to McDonald, to Sakho. Sakho driving, going low, or just wide. There's Clark following in as well. Shea trying to get back as Henry gets forward for Wolves. Another one of those late runs into the box from Dave Edwards. Henry, Randolph got the touch, and over the top by Bakary Sakho.
Joint top of the table, Wolves face former manager Mick McCarthy, whose Ipswich side were on a good run of their own and who would capitalise on some uncharacteristic errors.
Sakho. Clark. And Sakho! Misses it. Wonderful defending. Plenty of options in the centre. Ikeme hasn't got there! And it's wide. Goodness me, from McGoldrick. To get it away here, Wolves. Not helping themselves. That's Macklin! That is tremendous for the Irish international. Ball picking out Henry on the touchline. And providing a cross, and it might go all the way, and it has done. Great start to the second half for Wolves. One of those devilish deliveries that evades the goalkeeper as well. We're all square. Sakho has one for Clark to get on the end of here. Clark! So looking. Such a difficult chance. It's given straight to McGoldrick. And Murphy's on his way to give Ipswich the lead again. Wonderful finish. That's goals 9 and now 10 for the season for Murphy.
Much of Wolves' success so far had been built around a strong defence, but that would quickly be forgotten on a miserable trip to promotion rivals Derby, who inflicted Kenny Jackett's heaviest defeat of his managerial reign so far, and the first back-to-back defeats too.
Another delivery from Mascherano. Oh, it's a good one! And nothing that Okimi can do to keep it out. Sacco releasing for Ricketts, who's in behind. There's a cutback, and that really should have been the equaliser from George Saville. Here's Hendrick. Oh, yes! It's drifted in, kept alive by Martin. Another chance for Russell. This time he makes sure. Martin. Hughes collecting really well, and what a great ball that is for Hendrick! A sublime Derby County fourth. Well, that comes back off the post from Leon Clark. Lovely early ball, and it's a tackle for Russell.
Looking to avoid a hat-trick of defeats, there was a debut for loan signing Danny Graham and a recall for Tommy Rowe to face Forest, but a second-half collapse would see more East Midlands misery.
Edwards keeps it in play as well. And it was in towards Graham, who got contact on it. Lansbury allowed to carry on and flicked onto the post by the goalkeeper. And a little flick of the fingers from Ikeme helps it onto the post. That's much better, much more incisive. Fryatt, good ball in the back of the net, no flag, and inevitably Forest have their goal through Britta Sombalonga. Another Forest corner, another opportunity to make the game safe, and they've got it! Fryatt, Van der Parra. On towards Doherty again. Dangerous ball in! Oh, and Rowe shot blocked. And then Ricketts over the bar. Osborne on towards Antonio. Couple of dummies. Lansbury! Game, set, match. Really lovely goal.
To mark Bakary Sakho's 100th appearance for Wolves, the Mali international had a pair of crystal-encrusted football boots custom made. The result, however, was less memorable, as Wolves continued to fail to find the net and slumped to a fourth consecutive defeat at Brentford.
Decent ball in, off the underside of the bar. Wolves creating plenty of chances, but on the back foot at the moment. Brentford's a rare foray forward, and they've scored. Alan Judge. Van der Parra. Oh, he's done brilliantly there, and Edwards. Twisting one way, then the other. Dallas. 2-0. This is Andre Gray. Oh, it's a brilliant finish. Well, Brentford are running riot.
November was clearly a month to forget. Having started joint top, a 5-game winless run halted any talk of a promotion push, with a number of fans now nervously looking over their shoulders at the teams below. December began with a resilient performance against high-flying Bournemouth, The referee Mike Jones ensured he wouldn't be on any Wolves fans' Christmas card lists after dishing his own out to Rajiv Van La Parra and Matt Doherty.
It's there to be hit. Top save from Borich. Right behind that, the Bournemouth keeper. Schoffer. Seeing himself, deflection on it. Awkward for the goalkeeper. Van La Parra, tight angle. Glanced on, and that's Graham's header. In towards Graham, and it's in. The faintest of touches, and Wolverhampton Wanderers have hit the front just before half-time for the man alone. Oh, goodness me, that is a coming together. And Van La Parra has been sent off. Richie. They open up here for Otter, deflected out in. The equaliser for Bournemouth. Richie. Francis's cross. Pittman looking to turn. That's Richie! Great save. Still the danger not over with yet. Towards Pittman again. Oh, wonderful defending. Keeping out Wilson. And Richie! Finally, they make it count, Bournemouth. Pittman. Challenge from Doherty. Well, this could be another red card. Oh, it's incredible.
Five defeats in a row and 6 without a win. Not much was expected from an away trip to Sheffield Wednesday, though Leon Clark came off the bench to repeat his heroics at Leeds 6 weeks earlier.
Stevie May can't finish. Good recovery. Henry.
In towards Graham.
Henry goes it alone. Didn't get the curl on it. This is McDonald's. Van La Parra. Sacco. Van La Parra. It's dinged in. Won't count though. Van La Parra curling it in. Still trying to get it clear. Referee looked long and hard at that. Henry with a shot. Van La Parra. Defenders just don't know how to deal with him. That's a good block. McDonald struggling to control it. Peeled it in and bundled in with 6 minutes to go. Well, Leon Clark's only been on for a minute. He might have won the game.
Once again, this afternoon's attendance here at Hillsborough.
Having stopped the rot, the mood around Molineux was high for the visit of struggling Brighton just before Christmas, but Darren Bent helped himself to a gift early on, leaving Danny Barr to salvage some festive spirit.
Darren Bent's in the middle and back among the goals. Henry. Decent ball in. Sacco. Great block. Sacco. Strong, powerful, quick, persistent. Unlucky. To Sacco. That is a strong challenge. You can't argue with that. Sacco with a free kick. The offer finds Van La Parra. Sacco's corner. Danny Bart's in the equaliser. Well, his persistence paid off there. It had been coming, it's taken a while, but Wolves deservedly level.
So after being held by Brighton, Christmas came late this year, but it was worth waiting for. Nua Dicko's first goal since October, settling the Boxing Day clash at Watford.
Now Saka. Edwards pointing the way in the middle. And a run for Van der Parra. Well, the biggest chance of the game so far falls Wolves' way. Wolves moving into the box. Help provided by Saka. Oh, Edwards is in there, and Gomez able to produce the save. Squirm loose from McDonald. Wolves is going to take aim here. What a good idea that was. Aurelio Gomez having to turn it away. Bart was in there, Van der Parra! And Gomez produces once more. Against the relatively raw recruit, although that's certainly doing him an injustice. That's a great ball, and Dicko will take the chance, surely. Well, he hasn't. Van der Parra again. A little change of pace, and Dicko is there, and this time he makes no mistake. Well, he let a big chance pass him by in the first half, but he has certainly made the most of that, and Wolves deservedly in front. Ready order. On to Igalo. Winds it up. Off the frame of the goal, Doherty following up. Kenny Jackett admitted to having sleepless nights during their slump. 5 straight defeats, but he can rest easy tonight with the satisfaction of a job magnificently done.
A month earlier, Wolves had shipped 4 goals at Brentford. Now revenge was in the air for the return clash at Molineux.
Get on with it quickly. Brentford here. Oh, it's a great hit. And it's a spectacular save from Ikeme, tipping it onto the post like that. The flag stays down, and here goes Nua Dicko. And Wolves lead. Dicko making sure. 2 in 2 games for him now. Short of 10 minutes. Oh, and touched on, but it needed the reactions. It's a really good ball. Edwards, in comes the cross, on the woodwork, saving Brentford, and it's finally been put in. Van der Parra is so unlucky. And then McDonald arriving, I think the final touch, yeah, off Tarkowski. 2-0 Wolves. Henry. See his chances. McDonald was a little late, and this is going to be a second yellow card. And he is off. It's deflected apart, and it's into the net. All hands to the pump for Wolves defensively here. Anywhere will do. Ambitious effort, but he came in with the save.
After that nightmare November, December turned out to be pretty rewarding, with 10 points from a possible 15, allowing most fans to start looking up the table again rather than down. With the new year came a welcome break from league action with a trip to Fulham in the FA Cup. Bakary Sakho was the most impressive player on show as he prepared to leave for the Africa Cup of Nations. And whilst this game didn't trouble the scorers, the replay most definitely would.
Still Sakho, tipped onto the post and wide. Fofana's cross, Rodallega. From the Sakho. Same towards Henry, and Bettinelli makes the save. Oh, that was careless. This is Henry. Oh, can't finish. Dicko finds Sakho. Time ticking away. Saka wants to get the job done. It's going to be a replay at Molineux.
Back to championship action and back to winning ways as Wolves completed a season double over Blackburn.
What a mistake at the back by Blackburn Rovers. Going to be punished here by Dicko, tight angle. So, free kick that was around the wall. It's a good save. I've got the heads. Cleared away for another Wolves corner. Down he goes. Dicko brings it down beautifully. Skips away from Duffy as well. And this is Edwards. And open up for him, Edwards! Wolves at the front, just after the break. Really good finish. Out of the body, and then it was there to be hit, wasn't it? Beyond Steele into the back of the net. Just a breakaway here for Wolves. And this is Dicko. And he goes left, and he finds Henry, and that's Edwards. To pass the ball into the back of the net. Edwards again. And this is Henry, and Dicko! So unlucky. And Van La Parra way over the top. To the corners it will be for Wolves. Be a free kick, and might just be all 3 points. It is for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Fulham arrived at a subdued Molineux for the FA Cup third round replay. News had been released just before the game of the passing of former owner, chairman and life president Sir Jack Hayward at the age of 91. Sir Jack loved the FA Cup and he'd have loved this end-to-end encounter. 6 goals, a snowfall and a penalty shootout. It had it all.
That's Woodrow. Fulham take the lead. It's Dicko. Oh, unlucky. Edwards. Orfa. He's done really well in getting around the back, and Edwards with the equaliser. Strong, persistent play by Iorfa. Bonnet. Van La Parra. It trickled in. 2 in 2 minutes to turn the tide on its head for Wolves. Cormac, Dembele, and Woodrow with a tap in. No offside. 2-2. The weather's getting progressively worse, but we do have to get it finished tonight, and that might be the end. Edwards possibly with the winner. Bart's ball in. And the flick from Edwards. Cormac. There's a shout for handball there against Stearman. Oh, and it's given. Cormac with the penalty, descended to penalties. 3-3. Cormac. Edwards for 1-1. Woodrow scored earlier, and again. Doherty. Oh, it's dreadful. First miss. Staphylides. Lee Evans, keeper goes the wrong way. Roberts. Clark. Rodriguez to send Fulham to Sunderland, and he does. Wolves are out of the cup.
Sir Jack Hayward was more than just a former owner of the club. To many fans, he was one of their own. Born on June the 14th, 1923, he'd grown up just half a mile from Molineux, regularly crawling under the turnstiles to see his heroes. By the time he bought the club in 1990, he'd been a pilot, an entrepreneur and more. But it was his love of Britain, Wolverhampton and Wolves that defined him. From saving the club from financial ruin, he set about rebuilding the stadium and rebuilding the team. His dream of returning to England's top flight finally realised in 2003 with an iconic thumbs-up gesture as Wolves won the playoff final in Cardiff. When he couldn't do any more, he famously gave the club away, selling for just £10 on the condition new owner Steve Morgan put in £30 million. Perhaps the measure of the man is best summed up by his comments in the visitors' book of the Wolves Museum. His entry simply reads, "Glad to have helped." The biggest crowd of the season turned out on an emotional day at Molineux to pay a fitting tribute to Sir Jack Hayward prior to kick-off against bottom-of-the-table Blackpool. New signing Benica Fobe made an immediate impact coming off the bench to secure the points with a debut goal.
Given away. And this is Dicko. Henry. To find that top corner. And they've been caught out, Blackpool here. Will they be punished? This is Edwards. Oh dear, oh dear. Van La Parra. And on he goes. He can get it back here, Van La Parra. It's a good start from Lewis. Pressure starting to build ever more. It's beautifully done to get away from Perkins. Van La Parra. Oh, and there's Edwards! 4 minutes to go, and Wolves get their goal. That's for you, Sir Jack. An emotional day for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Is that the goal that may just win this against bottom club Blackpool? This comes a long way out of goal. It's a huge mix-up, and Benica Fobe well and truly wraps it all up now. On his debut, an absolute present.
After the emotion of the Sir Jack send-off against Blackpool, Wolves were left frustrated by Charlton, who ground out a stalemate under their new boss.
He floats it in, and it's just wide. The chances are coming thick and fast for Wolves. They're on the back foot now. Saved by Kalakimi. He's looking to really stretch the play. Van La Parra curled in, and just a little bit too high. Charlton pressing, and what a good block. What an important block. Van La Parra. Free in the middle to aim for, and straight into the arms of the keeper.
The month would end in dramatic fashion. Having lost a lead at Bolton, it looked like a 7-game unbeaten streak was coming to an end, until the intervention of James Henry.
McDonald. Oh, that's a great ball. Dicko is through, and Wolves in front inside 3 minutes. Oh, what a glorious start. It's Clough who's going to take it. What a way to mark your league debut. Bolton level, Zach Clough. Brilliant free kick. Clough's in there again, and he's got his second. What a debut the boy is having, 19 years old. Promising from Wolves. Van La Parra, side netting. Still time. Henry. Oh, what a screamer! What an unbelievable goal from James Henry. Well, it's worth looking at time and time again.
A month full of emotion saw Wolves edge closer to 6th place in the table, plus the signing of Benica Fobe would prove inspired. Defender Richard Stearman just missed out on the division's Player of the Month, but teenager Dominic Iorfa was named the Young Player of the Month. Eight games unbeaten, there was plenty of hope going into February, but with Karl Ikeme injured in training, there was a first appearance for Thomas Kuszczak in the Wolves goal. And for the former Man United and Albion keeper, it was a debut to forget.
Reading with their first meaningful attack, Pogrebniak! Goodness me! With just 20 seconds or so on the clock, and Reading were in front of Molineux. Floated in, oh, what a save from Federici, and then cleared off the line. Against Pogrebniak. Van La Parra's delivery, and there is the equaliser. From Benicaphobe, and they made it look so simple, didn't they, Wolves? Inch perfect cross. And Benicaphobe with the finishing touches. 1-1. A fair way out. Kuszczak had to react. Pogrebniak rising. Still the danger not over with yet. Oh, and it's in! Fabulous effort from Williams with 20 minutes to go. It is Reading that are back in front. It's not going to be enough. Steve Clarke's men with the points.
Wolves hadn't enjoyed an away win at Huddersfield since 1997, but the Molineux men bounced back in fine style after the disappointing defeat to Reading and recorded a comprehensive victory over the Terriers.
Van La Parra sets it through. Dicko puts Wolves in front. Well, Huddersfield has started brighter, but after 12 minutes, Wolves are in front. Well, it's a bit of a swinger, and where's that going? Oh, it's an own goal. Connor Cody. Whipped in, corner kick. Van La Parra. Afobe. The former Huddersfield Town loanee scores for Wolves. This is Scanlon. Wolves team, it seems. The ball in, good finish. Huddersfield may be back in it. Oh, this to wrap it up for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Dicko with the fourth.
Next up was the long trip to Norwich. Both teams knew a win would put them right back in the promotion shaker.
Swinging by Redmond. And it's been put in by Johnson. Such a soft goal for Wolves to concede. And Norwich hit the front. Hits in the centre to pick out here. He claims. Strong challenge. This is Graben. From a fair way out. He still needed the reactions of Thomas Kuszczak. That's a fine pass. They're in again here. Olsen plays it in. Graben! Clear daylight for Norwich City. Tough ask for Wolves to get back into this now, but they will keep on going, and this is Benicaphobe! Deflection on the shot, taking the sting out of it.
In no mood for taking prisoners, goal-hungry Wolves bounced back from disappointment at Norwich with a 5-0 thrashing of Rotherham at Molineux. Kevin Doyle, returning from a loan to Crystal Palace, was involved for the first time when he took a place on the bench.
That's up, and it's a good ball. This is a Fope! They make it look so simple, don't they? Wonderful touch and composure from a Fope. to give Wolves the lead. Dicko driving on in the rain. Dicko! Vicious effort. Afobe will take it on here. Dicko to his left. Here he is. Dicko! Brilliant. So clinical from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Just before the half-hour mark, they're 2 up. Or it might be an own goal off the post. And it stays out. Stemmen's a lucky boy. Swung in, and Kushak with a fine save. Edging it forward, the Wolves supporters, and forward it goes. And Afobe is in. Takes it round Colin. 3-0 Wolves, 2 for Benik Afobe. He is loving it as a Wolves player. He just cannot stop scoring this season. Hamill. It's a good try, Hamill. It's a fine stop. That's Edwards at the near post. Wolves have got another one. Sacco's delivery and the deftest of touches from Edwards. 4-0. Sacco wants it in, he's making his move now. Here is Sacco for 5! You bet it is. Emphatic Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Just 3 days after putting 5 past Rotherham, the new-look, more adventurous Wolves put 3 past Fulham, including an incredible 20-pass build-up to one of Bakary Sacco's 2 goals on the night.
Sacco with the corner. Bart with the finish. 1-0 Wolves. Great start. Well, these 2 sides know all about each other. This is Afobe. Sacco! Oh, his goals just get better and better and better. How far out was this one? And the pace he puts on that ball. Dicko! This is Sacco. Still Sacco, he's got his second. Well, he's made 1 and scored 2, and that's 10 for the season to match the number on the back of his shirt. Bakary Sacco. Henry floats it forward. Afobe. Christensen. Oh, decided not to use anybody else. McDonald's.
Just over 2,000 supporters travelled to see Wolves make it 3 wins in 3 as Bakary Sacco's first half strike secured victory at the Cardiff City Stadium.
Afobe. There's been Cardiff defenders in his wake here. Valapara. The best of clues is Sacco! Wolves at the front. Bakary Sacco. A very cool finish indeed. Search of a 3rd win in a row, Wolves. Comes from Whittingham, dangerous delivery. Looping, and off the top of the crossbar. Got really quickly here, Afobe. And this is Sacco. And for Benik Afobe, he's in behind. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Really good, strong start by Marshall. Oh, they're not open themselves at the back here. And Cardiff City and Afobe should have made it 2. That's a wild challenge coming in from Peter Whittingham. Second yellow, he's off. It could easily have been a straight red card. Oh, the goalkeeper's not got there. Oh, it's just about stayed off the line. What a let-off. Long it goes as Cardiff down to 10 men, push on for an equaliser. Here, it's cleared off the line by Stearman.
Outstanding football from a confident and goal-thirsty team meant February was a month the players could hold their heads high. Wolves now had a goal difference above 0, whilst new signing Benik Afobe and fellow teammate Bakary Sakho both shared 9 goals between them out of a total of 14 during the month. Kenny Jackett was nominated for the Sky Bet Championship Award for Manager of the Month, but lost out to Norwich boss Alex Neil. Having lost in controversial circumstances to Bournemouth back in December, lightning would strike twice on the south coast, bringing an end to a run of 3 straight wins.
It's a good form coming here to Bournemouth, who aren't. But this is Camogunt, and they're in front, the Cherries. 10 minutes on the clock. Jan Camogunt with a really good finish. Donalds, it's a lovely turn. It's threading through beautifully for Afobe. That is a wonderful goal, and he keeps up his scoring record for Wolverhampton Wanderers since his move. And he's got some moves about him as well in celebration, hasn't he? Donald takes it off Richie. And Afobe. Strength from Benik Afobe, on he goes! Straight at Borich. Camogunt, this is Wilson on the challenge from Stearman, that's going to be a penalty. Camogunt stepping up and squeezing it home, and Bournemouth lead again. Wilson, and Wilson still, but this is Pugh!
Watford arrived at Molineux looking to dampen Kenny Jackett's hopes of joining them in the promotion race. What followed was arguably the game of the season so far. Though once again refereeing decisions would leave Wolves seeing red for all the wrong reasons.
Through for Afobe, and Afobe, yes! 1-0 Wolves after 14 minutes. Super finish. That could be dangerous, and it is. Troy Deeney's through ball to Matija Vidra. Van La Parra, more trickery from the Dutchman, and Henry in the middle. Afobe calling for it. Can Henry deliver it to him? Yes, he can, and it's over. Big shout there to leave it. Oh, and that was why. Jack Price with the goal. Well, Courtney Hawes hit that, and it hit Jack Price. Decent ball in, and just wide from Henry. Oh, and an awkward bounce. A very awkward bounce. Troy Deeney makes it 2-2. Afobe wants it, gets it. Fine finish. Oh, I felt that from here. Boban's in bother, but he's already been yellow carded. Sakho involved. Oh, and that's embarrassing by Forestieri. Well, Sakho is in trouble here with the referee. Sakho's gone.
Having won their appeal over Bakary Sakho's red card, Wolves were unchanged for the trip to Brighton. Though it wouldn't be a happy return for keeper Thomas Kuszczak, his opposite number was left the more embarrassed of the two.
But for their goalkeeper, no. Oh, and then cleared off the line by Greer. Incredible defending back on the line. Afobe's on his way again here. And Afobe! Fingertips from Stockdale. Open up here for McDonald! Goodness me, he is so close. Calderon looking to turn. Still they can't find a way through Brighton. Bruno! Oh, they have done now! Squeezing it home is Bruno! Back the Parrot. Oh, and he scores! He's totally got the better of Stockdale there. Did he mean it? Only he will know. But those Wolves fans won't care. Dicko forced away from goal. Oh, he's done brilliantly well here, Dicko. And this is Sacco! It's a terrific save. Can't believe he's not scored.
Against Newcastle, kick-off at 7 p.m.
By now, a place in the playoffs was becoming a real possibility. And with two contenders for goal of the season from Benica Phobe and James Henry, belief was growing all round Molineux.
It's a really good run that by Dicko. Dicko still going. Oh, it's brought down there. Surely a penalty, and it is. And emphatically punished to Sheffield Wednesday. Sacco almost casually strolling that into the net. New boy band. Dicko! That's a really decent ball in as well for Makoma. Doherty combining well, and Phobe! Oh, ho, ho! The goalkeeper bemused. Phobe celebrates. 2-0. Hit one post, hits the other. The Wolves are on fire here. This is Henry, still Henry. Unbelievable goal from Wolves. No challenge on him at all. 3-0. Wolves are almost toying with Sheffield Wednesday. Phobe, what a signing he's been, and 3 goals, 3 points. A masterclass from Wolves.
Earlier in the season, a 5-0 mauling at Derby had seriously dented Wolves' promotion hopes, so the potential for revenge was high on the agenda for this Friday night thriller, where Wolves once again got a helping hand from an opposing keeper.
Too many in the box since is one of them. To take aim! And come as close as anybody has come so far tonight. Beating Alvin Tozer not once but twice. Keogh in trouble, Phobe, and Grant to the rescue. Henry. Dicko.
It's the kind of effort that you take early. You have got a chance of catching a goalkeeper off guard.
Gift there from Forsyth to McDonald. Dicko could make the most of it, and does! Well, he certainly looks sharp tonight, he's just proved it. Newer Dicko gives Wolves a vital lead.
Well, he has been outstanding all evening. I have to say his movement, but Craig Forsyth is the guilty party from a Derby perspective. Needlessly gives the ball away in a very dangerous area. And how vital could that goal be? This team have got a very, very good record when they score first. 21 times, they've only lost once, and that was here against Bournemouth.
Bryson. Will take aim! And for the second time, Derby strike the woodwork. That's a free kick. Well, certainly Will Hughes was appealing for one, but Wolves finally get out, and they've got a great outlet. It's a Phobe's pace. Can he get away? And it's their turn to hit the frame of the goal. And the Parrot. Oh, Forsyth. It's awkward. Oh, Grant! An absolutely horrible moment for the goalkeeper. And that is an extraordinary way for Wolverhampton Wanderers to double their lead. Sacco's He's immovable object here, an unstoppable force. It's a brilliant run. Momentum is building at Molineux.
By the end of March, Wolves were firmly in the race for the playoffs, but with those around them matching their good form, Kenny Jackett's side were frustratingly just out of the top 6. All would rest on a huge month to come. With the arrival of April came the Easter weekend and a very good Friday for Wolves with a huge win at in-form Nottingham Forest.
Cracking atmosphere, 2,000 Wolves fans here, having made the short journey across the Midlands. There may be something here, a shot maybe from Lansbury. No, Mancian, he'll try his luck. Oh, rasping time from Michael Mancian. On with a shimmy. Into the dangers. Oh, slip is leading in, and the goalkeeper makes the stop. But Dicko, oh, well cleared by Lehigh as the ball was about to cross the white line. Eric Lehigh, the American international, intervened. And away goes a Phobie, and he's come quite a long way already, and he could pose a problem. He could score a goal. He does score. First 60 seconds of the second half. And the man who can't stop scoring goals this season, Benica Phobie, gives Wolverhampton Wanderers the lead. And don't they know it? Explosive start to the second half. Sacco and Edwards combining with the back heels, and Sacco gallops on. And oh, that might just be a penalty kick. It is. Sacco taken down, and Forest's hopes of promotion may be extinguished. Somehow, and Forest's season is fizzling out. For Wolves, though, they could be on the up. It's his 5th goal in the last 7 games, and it's Nottingham Forest 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Lansbury, oh, it's got through here. Patterson, not for him. Yes, for Dexter Blackstock. But that's the final whistle. But the battle goes on for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Kenny Jackett's side looking for a second consecutive promotion, and that man Bakary Sacco was instrumental. He won the penalty, he scored the penalty after Benica Phobie had given them the lead in the first minute after the interval.
3 days later, and in front of the Sky cameras, Wolves had the chance to climb into the top 6 outright and should have done so comfortably. As ever, they didn't do things the easy way. Cue Dave Edwards.
Oh, he's gifted it here. And Leeds United will gladly accept a gift like that. It's Charlie Taylor, who never scored a senior goal.
And he is not going to miss from there. It is on a plate. Well, he does preach a passing game.
Benica Phobie, it's turned into a cross, and it's turned into a goal. Noah Dicko at the far post. Wolves bounce back, 1-1 at Molineux.
And he does the right thing, trying to go into that far corner. It turns into a cross, and from the tightest of angles, Noah Dicko doesn't panic, does he? Stays calm.
400 minutes on the end of this first half. Over the top, no offside flag here.
Dicko! Dicko does the damage again for Wolves. He's got 2, they've got 2, and on the stroke of half-time, they hit the front.
McDonald. Price. Byron got the touch away, but the danger is not away. Cutback blocked, and
Someone in, Benica Phobie is onside. The goal will count. Given the form this fella's in, you wouldn't expect him to miss a goal fest.
Well, you wondered when the shot came in and actually on its way to goal, it hit Noah Dicko, and you thought, wow, chance is gone.
Mowat.
Numbers in the box, Barth put it into his own net.
Mowat leading the charge, right at the heart of the Wolves defenders. Mowat!
It's 3-3! An absolute spectacular! And from 3-1 down, they've levelled it up!
Well, Wolves fans appeal for handball. Nothing is going to be given for that. In by McDonald's, Edwards! Huge, absolutely huge for Wolves. Well, having played for this football club for 4 years, I know from experience that sometimes it's a club that does things the hard way, and how big could that prove to be? Just when Wolves were stuttering, Dave Edwards' header. A massive afternoon for Kenny Jackett and Wolverhampton Wanderers.
After the drama of Easter Monday, Wolves let slip that prized playoff place with a strangely below-par performance in the derby at Blues.
Beautiful, bright spring day. And there's a spring in the step of Wolves as well. Well, that's persistence for you, isn't it? He's still going, still going. Afobe opens the scoring in the derby. Well, look at what it means to him. He can't stop scoring. Looking for the way back quickly, and they've got one. Was that over the line from Rob Kiernan? I think it was. It is 1-0. Henry finds Dicko. Dicko unleashes one. McDonald, still McDonald. Lovely bit of skill from him. Gray. Still Gray. Oh, he's got it back. Gray. Oh, an unbelievable goal from the edge of his own penalty area. Warfare. Oh, he's done brilliantly. He's done really well. McDonald.
Having lost for the first time in 6 at Birmingham, Kenny Jackett's team suffered back-to-back defeats at the worst possible time, undone in a manic opening period at Middlesbrough to leave the promotion dream hanging by a thread.
We might be in here with Bamford, and they are definitely in here with Vossen. What a start for Middlesbrough. The overlapping run here as well with Callas. He's in. Bamford, 2-0. Patrick Bamford can't stop scoring this season, his 17th league strike. Van La Parra, overlapping option. Van La Parra looks to do it himself and deflected over the top. Beautifully taken down by Adoma. And on he goes again. Adoma, fine run! So unlucky. Tomlin's touch on. Full for Edwards. Wolves looking for a route back into this game. Can they find it through Sacco? Yes, they can. Game on at the Riverside. Wolves knocking on the door. And Van La Parra hits the crossbar. So nearly the comeback.
To keep the promotion dream alive, Wolves needed to catch an Ipswich side 3 points above them and had the chance to do just that with Mick McCarthy's side at Molineux.
And they found a way in. And Ipswich hit the front just before the halfway point of this first half. Iorfa. Little and large contest against Town. It's a kindly break. Smith hasn't got it away. It's Edwards! Oh, off the post. So often the saviour. This time Dave Edwards denied by the woodwork.
Oh, it's so unlucky. It's shambolic defending from Ipswich. A couple of occasions to clear their lines, they don't. He does really well, Edwards, just to adjust his body and keep that shot on target.
And it's put wide by Dicko. At the heart of Wolves' attacking play. He's found Van La Parra. Here's Van La Parra. Followed in. Just what Wolves need, and it's that man, Benicophobia again.
Well, you don't score 30 goals for different clubs during the course of a season without being alive when the ball breaks your way and making absolutely sure you took it away. He's hardly had a big influence of the game, but when the ball broke his way, he made sure it ended up in the back of the net. You have to give Wolves a lot of credit. They started this second half really positively.
Into the mixer it goes, up towards Afobe. McDonald's! Oh, just centimetres away from the top of Noah Dicko's head.
So Wolves' playoff hopes were now out of their own hands, but they weren't dead yet. To keep the pressure on, a win was needed at relegation-threatened Wigan.
Oh, it's been given away. Here's Jermaine Pennant. Can he profit? Good recovery by Price. Afobe! Goal number 13 for him since joining in January from Sakho's cross. What a signing he's been. McDonald always looking up. He's found Dicko. Dicko to make it 2-0. Good recovery by the keeper. The Wigan goalkeeper is keeping it respectable at the moment. Afobe! Wolves looking for the second to really wrap things up, and McLean with a strong challenge. McDonald going in on the keeper. McDonald hoists it high and headed goalwards, virtually off the line. How congested is that penalty area? It's McLean. It's a nasty collision. McLean's already been booked. He's off.
And so Wolves' fate went to the final day. If results went their way, Kenny Jackett's team could keep the season alive with a big win over already relegated Millwall, and they were determined to give it everything they had.
Showing great strength as well against Nelson. Oh, and a chance for Van La Parra! And forward to the rescue for Millwall. Millwall themselves will be wanting to finish on a high note despite their already confirmed relegation. Look at this from Sakho, on he goes, Sakho still, and Dicko! The breakthrough for Wolverhampton Wanderers, courtesy of Noah Dicko. One touch and then finds the corner. Just to get the ball into the centre here by Martin, and he has done. The chance is still on here for Millwall, and it's cleared off the line. Smack kept in play. That's a lovely turn from Dicko. He goes again, looking to get the better of Nelson. Dicko still, and still! Oh, it's magnificent! The final game of this season. One of the goals of the season from Noah Dicko. It's to be Powell. Keeper hasn't claimed it, and O'Brien puts it in. Millwall have a go back. Sakho plays it in, and it's a goal for Ebanks Landhill. Great moment for him. It looks as though he's enjoyed that. It's great vision. Sakho for the spectacular, maybe. So far away. It's a really good ball in, and it's been put into the net by Phil Potts. Sakho has a lovely turn, and Sakho gets his goal. Wolves scoring 4. Sakho wrapping it all up. That will be that. Wolves end with a victory, but not enough for the playoffs this time around.
So ultimately, the playoffs were just out of reach for Wolves. That nightmare November putting pay to promotion hopes. But in all, a season full of entertainment and twists and turns that provides real hope for the future. From the emergence of young talent from the academy to the goal-scoring exploits of the magic trio up front. The last time Wolves missed out on the playoffs by goal difference, they won the title the very next season. Here's to history repeating in 2015-16.